Clear the throat. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi. Thought I'd do something different than hello, hello, bow, bow. No, wait, that's not what I always say. I always say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I was thinking too hard about doing my own spin on Fuamoko and I just outright stole their tagline. Hello, hello, bow, bow. I'm not Fuwawa, I'm Diana. And I'm not Fuwawa and I'm not Mokoko. Hi Zon, how's it going? How's everyone doing? I've got a little bit of stuff I'm munching on, but I did eat dinner beforehand, so there won't be any chewing noises as we're trying to be lawyers. Just ate dinner? Excellent, me too. Oh, hang on. I'm fighting with my mic stand a little. I ate dinner and then, you know, sometimes when you're just a little bit hungry after you already eat it, you're like, oh, I definitely don't need a second helping. I just need a little something. So I grabbed a bowl of cereal. Put this stuff away. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, because I'm trying to eat before stream starts, but at the same time, if I eat too fast, I absolutely give myself hiccups, and that's no good to anyone. Or worse, you know, heartburn or stuff like that. Alright, put that there, put that there. Sorry. I love having this little sound booth now, but coughs, sneezes, everything is magnified now. I'm gonna have to go back and fix my filters again. I think in all my filters, I never give myself much gain anyway, because I know I have a tendency to shout. But now it feels like even my slightly loud normal voice is a little overpowering. I want to be comfy Fuamoko, not Fuamoko barking at the neighbors. Making the tent has the added bonus of it scares the cats out of the room too. They don't like it. They don't like when I move furniture and stuff around. Like, I can't... If I shut them out of the room by closing the door, then they start screaming at the door. But if I scare them out of the room, apparently that's fine. Apparently then they're like, yeah, we're not gonna come in. We don't care. Alright, cereal's done. I'm just gonna put this bowl in the sink and then we will get going. And I'll probably drink a little bit of water as well. I ate dairy before doing a lot of voice acting. Bad move. Amateur. Amateur. Dairy worth it though? It is! Cheesecake! Oh man, I haven't had cheesecake in a while. I mean, New York style cheesecake is delicious, but I really love the, like, guess like it's like the souffle style, like it's I know that's like Japanese cheesecake. I don't know if anyone else really makes it. I only know it through a Japanese confectionery that was in Toronto when I lived there. I feel like it's probably just a general, East Asian style cheesecake, like the very dense, almost sponge cake style cheesecake. But yeah, stevia is worth it. It is just, if you have dairy right before doing voice work, it's not considered ideal from my understanding because it promotes phlegm. So you're still fine, but you're gonna be a little phlegmy, so it's better not to before you do a whole bunch of voice work. So have the milkshake after you do your recordings as a treat, or what have you. Alright, boop, 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 boop. We will move that over. Excellent. Not there, that there. Where? Ah, there we go. I'm gonna need like a lamp for this little tent though. It's surprising how much it darkens, it makes everything darker. I don't usually need glasses for when I'm on the computer, but I might actually need them until I get the lamp. Cinnamon roll cheesecake is a good idea, right? It does sound like it'd be really good. Coincidentally, speaking of cinnamon, I was at the store today and I was there to pick up some stuff for lunch, and I ended up having to double back because I saw a stand for essentially, I guess it's vegan eggnog. So it's eggnog made with oat milk as a base, and also eggnog with almond milk as a base. And I had to go back and look because I walked past it and I registered it, and then I had to go back and check the ingredients because I'm like, huh, how do you make eggnog without eggs? Because, like, generally the people that go for oat milk or almond milk. Sometimes it's a taste preference, but also a lot of people do it to be vegan. So like, eggs would be a no-go. And yeah, oat milk eggnog is literally just oat milk, but they added nutmeg and cinnamon to it. Like, okay. That's what I thought, because I was curious. It's like, how are you gonna do eggnog without egg? So like, yeah, it's like, you know, oat nog, or like, you know, like festive nog or stuff like that. The almond milk one added turmeric, apparently for color, which could be interesting. It's basically spiced milk. Instead of like, you know, like spiced apple cider or something, you can have spiced oat milk for Christmas while everyone else in the family has eggnog. It was funny though, because I ended up messaging Iduna about this because she told me she had a dream. I think I mentioned this dream she had on stream because she has crazy dreams. And so every time she tells me, it's like, so like every time she's like, can I tell you about the dream I had? I say yes, because it's always like bananas, like plot of movie weird shit. But she had one where she was at a Christmas party, and Luocha from Honkai Star Rail was my date, and he was wandering around the venue trying to find eggnog that I like. And so I messaged Iduna going, look, it's spiced oat milk. You gotta tell Luocha, there's finally eggnog that exists that I would like. I mean, eggnog's not horrible, but it's too dense for me. I don't do well with, like, food, like, really dense. I don't do well with really dense food because of my stomach problems. So anything too oily or dense tends to, like, really sit like a rock, and I just feel awful. Yeah, oat milk's pretty good. I used it as a base for smoothies and stuff. For smoothies, I'll do like I'll do like mixed fruit, and then also oat milk and drinkable yogurt as like the base. If you use enough frozen bananas when you are making these, it ends up a little bit more like frozen yogurt than just a smoothie. So it was nice in the summer. It was like a very cheap-ish, easy, like, ice cream fix. Oh my god, Phoenix. Game, why are you so loud? Ugh. Okay, turning that down on my end. Game, why are you so loud? My gosh. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Gotta resize, Phoenix. You're a little small, buddy. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Boop. Boop. Hopefully the volume's okay. I cranked it down quite a bit. It was super loud at my end, and it looked pretty loud in OBS as well. So, like, let me know, like, if it ends up being way too quiet. It's still kind of loud? Okay. Yeah, let's see what I can do. 2? What? It's already at 2. That is crazy. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Because, yeah, it was just insanely loud at my end as well. Your tweet claimed a spot for fan art. Yeah, I don't... You're here to deliver? Oh, yeah, of course. You can also always post it up on Twitter with, like my art hashtag and stuff as well. Alright. Oh my god, thank you! Incredible. I'll do both. Thank you! Aw! You are, for this... Yeah, for this form, it is my first fan art. My Doncho did a gremlin fan art of my cat form eating, like, eating crystals because of gacha. Beautiful. Well, thank you. That is a wonderful way to wrap up the year of streaming. Gremlin makes sense. Yes, yes. I think I used it as, like, schedule art, like, months ago. Alright. We starting on high. Let's keep this going. Time to, I was about to say time to murder this guy. I mean, time to get me as murderer. Oh. Mogu, you're still hanging out in the corner. Hang on. Have to actually put that in a schedule or anything just for the funsies? Oh yeah, of course. No worries. Just, yeah, people tend to use fan art people make of them to, like, put it up in the schedule so, like, they don't have to post their model. Don't think the lawyer's supposed to murder? No commento. No commento. Tee. Depends on the lawyer. You know what? I never watched Better Call Saul, but that seems about right. From what I know about the Breaking Bad universe. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix! Look! It's your ex! Not my ex. Prosecutor. Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. Pero, was that my fault? I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection... Oh, I think we did. Whoop, there we go. I don't know why it did that. Sometimes the buttons on my stream deck get stuck, so maybe it unstuck itself and turned itself off. I don't know. Or I'm crazy and I hit the button without even realizing it. That could be too. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? I mean, probably. I mean, he's got most of the legal world in his pocket, apparently. Legal and political world. Why wouldn't he have a judge? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always slide to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. God damn. I mean, I get it, but yeah. Since this game is based on the Japanese legal system, the rate of conviction for prosecution is extremely high. Like, it's in the 90%. They basically, it seems to like basically run on the assumption that if you are a good, proper citizen, there is absolutely no way in hell you could ever be charged. So therefore, you must be guilty. Oh, hang on one sec. Monitor's fighting me. There we go. Edgeworth? You've changed. Huh? Phoenix! You know him? Know him? I dated him. I mean, I'm just joking around, but the fandom does tend to really push these two, because some of the stuff they say is just incredible. And I mean, by the 4th or 5th game, they are unmarried men in their like 40s to 50s, so I mean, it writes itself. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. Huh? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? I mean, of anyone to forego the right to representation and not totally screw themselves over, it would be a lawyer. Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. Court is now in session. That's my imitation of gavel. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to this? Yes, Your Honor, I will be defending myself. Understood. You're a brave one, I'll give you that. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, because apparently we're just continuing the same sequence of trials, even though we've totally changed defendants. Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. I do love how absolutely bullshit this all is. Because, like, the dude... Literally, we just spent this whole trial yesterday establishing that, Meyer was actually there at the time, and now White's just like, no, actually, never mind. It's this guy, it's the lawyer, and the judge is just gonna take it at face value, even though we can all tell it is like bold-faced lying. That went way too smoothly. Why did the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like, Looks like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it'll be me. Sure. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Mia Fey? Oh my god, I am misspeaking out the wazoo today. Miss Maya Fey. Huh. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. His eyes are extremely wide and deer in the headlights. Dude. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Red, white, and blue? The splendiferous whatchamagoogle. One sec though, I gotta fix a cable. There we go. Mr. Suspicious? Oh, extremely suspicious. Mr. Splendiferous, do I intimidate you with my giant test vocabulary? I bet this guy's favorite movie as a kid was Mary Poppins, and he thought himself superior because he could say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said! Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. We're just oh my god, they're the Three Stooges! My name is Red White. 2 Ds. But my friends call me Blanco Nino. They call you White Boy? Alright, White Boy. you... The White Boy. They're always the serial killer, aren't they? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I mean, ain't that how it is in court? That's certainly how it feels for the defendant. Or maybe even the accused, yeah. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Wait, I'm gonna die? I'm not just gonna go to jail, I'm gonna die? Let him have it, Phoenix! Then again, I do think Japan still has capital punishment, but it's only for like very extreme circumstances. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly persifying? Oh, perusifying. Jesus Christ, dude. You could just say perusing. Why do you need to add the phi in there? That's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course, and she totally lied on the stand, and she is definitely going to jail for perjury now. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Impaction? You mean a terrible impact? The guy's trying to sound smart, but he just sounds stupid. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your, cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Let's see. What evidence do we got? Died from a blow, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. This bullshit. I figured we should check all our stuff because it's been like a week. Broken light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. And yet, we know it's from a light stand, so I guess it is not broken beyond all recognition. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. I think that's gonna be something we're gonna have to present to refute his point. We might have to push him first, though. Bend them, surprise, they turn around, blah 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 blah. It was then that I saw him! Spiky-haired man attacking a woman. Needless to say, that man was you. I think if you press on this, he'll just say, it's just like, who did you see? It was you, dipshit. I called Miss May over at once, blah 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 blah. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. Wakarimasu. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Oh, it's from the left because he was in the room. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Time to sell out the secretary. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. The stenographers who take minutes during the court are going to have a frickin' word with you. We're not relying off memory here. We literally are using official court transcripts. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Well, or we can counteract with the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. Maybe she was gonna deke around the desk, you know? Put some furniture between her and the killer. They say, if you want to avoid getting caught, you should run in unpredictable ways, so... Don't you find that odd? Nice dental work. And butt chin. Nice dental work and butt chin. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did! I did! I'm a good boy, I wouldn't lie. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. It's a matter of perspective. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Left side, right side, mukidashita, ba ba ba, tarukasane. Left side, right side, mukidashita, ba ba ba, haha. The opportunity was there, I had to take it. I love that song. I want everyone in the world to do that cover, it never gets old. Both are right. You are king. You are king. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. Then there is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime for the hotel. This guy's got a very poorly tailored suit, too. You think if you could get you think you could afford to have a suit made out of pink fabric, you would also get it properly tailored. You're not supposed to look like a box. Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime for the hotel? Roasted. I may be a cat, but I love human fashion. I know my stuff. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh gosh. Fortunately, we know this, but this is part of the worst part of these mystery games. You forgot eyebrows, it's okay. I barely have eyebrows. But yeah, this game, this is like the scary part of some mystery games where like the game expects you to have figured something out and you're like, no! No, I don't know what you're talking about. But now we know. This this is where he was. You're the lawyer here. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Who's joking? When did I say I was joking? Order! Order! I will have order! Chun-Li? Are you gonna drop a meteor on us? Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! I'm a rapscallion? The guy has moved on from trying to be smart and educated, and now he sounds like some orphan boy from Oliver Twist. Can scallions rap? I don't know. I have some scallions in my vegetable jar. Do you want me to go ask them if they can rap? Okay, hang on. I'll go ask them. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Okay, I stuck my head in the vegetable jar and I asked them. They said they can't really rap, but they can beatbox. So there's our answer. Thank you for the information, no problem. It will go into my thesis. Perfect. I mean, yeah, beatboxing is its own skill. Not everyone can rap and not everyone can beatbox. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. The postulations. I see. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Merry Christmas. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Please don't charge me with purgatory. Purgatory? Perjury. Don't charge me with perjury. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Shouldn't it be Your Honor, sir? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. We can charge him with purgatory too. Correct. We can send him straight to hell. He's driven many people to suicide and blackmailed many people, so I think purgatory is probably an appropriate place for him. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? This would be a great way to cover your ass if it weren't for the fact that there was only one blow to the head. And it is very unlikely you would be able to hit the same spot twice, especially with a moving target. And I'm only a lawyer. I'm not a hitman. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Oops. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Yep. Then you hit her, next with the chased her, this is what, blah, blah, blah. You see, you hit her twice. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it says just one. Ugh. Can we not read stuff in this game? In some of the later ones, you can actually read, not like the full report, because a full autopsy report would be a few pages, but you can read more detail. But I think this is all we get. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Go for the kidneys! Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? Damn, went for the ego instead. You know what? That would also hurt a lot. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Yeah, it would probably get you stabbed in jail. Let's be real. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Why does he get a break? Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Guys, why are you bringing out all the big words? You don't need to one-up this guy with your vocabulary. I was not expecting to have the full extent of my pronunciation capabilities of English tested today. Yeah, we want justice. Oh, don't let him get away. Burn him at the stake. Very well, because apparently this is a court of public opinion. This is Fontaine and Genshin Impact, and the judge is not Juliet, but he is the Oratis Cardinal. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. Jesus. What happens if the crowd wants, like, if the crowd's against you in a court and you get off scot-free? Are they gonna lynch you in the lobby? Like, oh, okay. If I must. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? You're gonna have to explain that one a little, buddy. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! This is getting less and less concise. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. We'll get you some Tums. This is almost over. I looked... What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix? Something about this? Yeah, you shouldn't have been able to see it. Yeah, this is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that so I can present the floor plan and skewer you with the truth. Sorry. My bad. The witness will revise his testimony. For like the 5th time. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Present. The right bumper. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? What do you mean I can't see an entire room through a single window? Look at this! These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correctamundo? Correct. Now, Your Honor, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? I think he's about to lose it. Ridiculosity. Ridiculosity? What is the velocity of ridiculousness? What is the formula for that? R equals MC squared minus dipshit? If you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that is from inside the law offices. You know, in hindsight, Mia should have probably used that thing as a weapon. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime where the murder took place. Oh. The white of his eyes. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia, how did this guy get away from blackmailing people for like a decade? 'Cause Mia's mother died, or I guess we don't know if she's dead, but she went missing like a decade ago. How did this guy get away with doing this for 10 years if all we had to do was tell him he couldn't see a glass light stand? And he, you know, folds like a house of cards. Oh. Ad break. Okay. Let's get some water, guys. Sip, sip, sip. Good point. Yeah, like, I mean, I know for the sake of the game, this is easier, especially since it's the second case in the series. But come on. This guy's supposed to be intimidating. How did he get a bunch of politicians, judges, and lawyers in his pocket if all that needed to be done to make him fold was confront him? Like, huh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, what? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Damn. Going for the lesser sentence, huh? Just straight up gave up the wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. Like tap their phones, not do a tap dance. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Ah, yes, back in the days where you had to physically take apart the phone to do a wiretap. Now they just install a frickin' virus on your phone. Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Don't call him Miles. This is when I saw the cursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Oh god, Mr. Wright and Mr. White, they're too similar. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is the fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Is the game audio freaking out? Is it? Hang on. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, it's gone. Hang on. I had taken my headphones off for a second to, put my hair up, so I didn't notice. Okay, I think it's back. I don't know if the game was just weirdly silent or like it did actually glitch out. It got all choppy and garbled? Oh shit. Sorry about that. God. Maybe it did outright glitch out because, like, there wasn't any audio. There wasn't any sound when I put my headphones back on. You'll testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem. Leave it to me. It might be at your end, because I'm listening to it on my iPad now, and so far it seems okay. Oh, okay, now I hear it. It's the music. The sound effects are fine, it's the music. Hang on. How do I get this thing to save again? Oh yeah, that is still garbled. Okay, hang on. Might have to restart the game then. Ah, technical difficulties. Alright. This dude is just determined not to be found guilty. Alright, let's take to this. Edgeworth found another way to foil the case? No kidding. Alright. Worst case scenario, we'll continue with the music muted and we'll keep the sound effects. Though that does suck because the music is great in this game. Yeah, because it sounds fine in my headphones. And, like, I'm not seeing any dropped frames, so hopefully... I could also try switching to, like, the desktop audio, but... I try not to do that, because that's how you get, like, you know... your Discord pinning and stuff. seems like it's okay. We'll pop back in and see if it's still good. I'm gonna laugh if that's like a glitch for that case or something. Yeah. Okay. Fingers crossed, all good. Thank you for pointing that out, because yeah, it sounded perfectly fine in my headphones. Good, excellent. I know it's the nature of how things go, but it's funny how things can sound fine in my headphones because I'm listening to the desktop audio, and for you guys, you're getting like gook. Encoding problems, I guess. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Of course. And always the second guess if it's just yeah, it's hard to know. Especially, in smaller streams like ours, where there's less people. Because with the big streams, if there's audio issues, there will be 20 people posting. It's like, audio's fucked, audio, the audio. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. We get spam for further authenticity? Oh no. Good luck, Phoenix. I'm sure we will have a very speedy chat one day. Let's enjoy this relaxed pace while we can. I don't think... There's nothing there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Oh, okay. So this is one of the times where we just need to press everything. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Okay. Was it really you? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. Really? Did we fingerprint test them? Did we take his prints? Did we take his digits? And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. And by check, I mean he's faked them. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went there. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, really? Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. By breaking the law? This is when I saw the glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. but there would have been a bunch of wires. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press them on. Wait, did I miss something? Uh-oh! Don't tell me I've run out of ammo! Tisk tisk, I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Right. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more? I can't take this anymore! Mr. Right? Are you giving up? That's not how court works. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix! Over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix! Mia! Oh, there he goes. All these lawyers passing out, all these cops passing out. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh! Right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah! You're finally awake! Oh! Hey! Phoenix! Gah! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Did you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... This is unexpected. Ah, you didn't even know about this part, huh? Yeah? Maya's ability to channel spirits comes up periodically. Mostly she channels Mia. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item? Glass light stand? Date of purchase? September 4th. September 4! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. I wasted a shit ton of money and never got to enjoy it. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent now, you just have to prove it. Right. Right. White. White. Alright. Right. White. Time to get White, right? God, these names. Why does this conversation sound so casual? Phoenix just rolls with the punches, I guess. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Week before the murder. That's sort of place and Fame. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side. The other side? Your Honor? Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. What? That's the day before the murder. I love Edgeworth's shocked face. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Faye & Co.'s law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Oh, God. I don't want to know what kind of dirt they have on the judge. Oh, very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Bro! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright! Huh? What? No way can he worm his way out of this one! Oh wait, I forgot. It's my ex. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object! Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. The judge is humming a lot. I see. Objection denied. Hey! The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if it can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Ah, he's recovered. Mr. Your Honor. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Ah! The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Objection! Said the T-Rex with the snowman noodle arm. Mia's memo, a list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. You're really gonna make me select this, huh? One noodle arm and one buff arm. There we go. The buff arm must be your objection pointing arm. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Sheesh. Mia is a badass bitch. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. Yeah, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Huh, well, this court finds the defense. Ahem! Rather to defend it, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty! Yay! Confetti! Now am I gonna pay myself? Did I work pro bono for myself? That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations! You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Worst time for a sneeze in the middle of a tender moment. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Wait, oops, I'm dead! As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9? The office? I'll see you later. Mia? September 9, 9:02 p.m. Oh, so many nines. 9999. 9 hours, 9 doors, 9 people, 9 lawyers. 9 o'clock. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? I mean ramen. Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. Huh. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya. Why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. She doesn't know. She doesn't know, yeah. They explain it, I think in the second game they explain it. Basically, when Maya is channeling someone, she is... How did they explain it? They explained it well in the second game when it came up. But it's like, yeah, essentially she, like, stops existing, like, for the time. Like, so she has no memories of what happens during, like, the possession and stuff. Take care of... Huh? She means the office! This office! Someone has to help with the new Right and Co law offices, right? Can it really be and Co if it's only Phoenix? And who better but me? My Faye reporting for duty! She wants to be the Anco, you're right. You're right, you're right. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo! Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. Might as well future-proof in case you hire. You know what? You got a point there. I think, what, by the 5th game, there's 3 other lawyers besides Phoenix? There's at least a couple. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name! Maya said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! Do I have to pay you a wage? You're technically a minor. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm... Athena? Athena is great. I love Athena. It is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in co-law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah! Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here. Watching. Damn, remember that conversation yesterday about how creepy it is when someone tells you that they're watching you? Right, okay, Nick, let's do it! Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! They made it way too hand-holdy. Oh, it's fine. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on! Time's a wasting! Okay, wait up! And Phoenix's food budget was absolutely decimated. Now I want a burger? Oh no. I mean, it's 9 p.m. where I am. Some fast food places are probably still open for delivery. If there's like a 24-hour place nearby, or like one that's open until 11. Yes. This is probably one of the most memorable episodes in the franchise. We got 45 minutes. We've got enough time to get it rolling. Turnabout Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Tokusatsu. The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen. But who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. I guess the evil magistrate didn't actually die then. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving the broom around! Oh! Nick! I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? He doesn't know what tokusatsu is. What, Nick, you mean? You don't know the Steel Samurai? Look, he was busy passing the bar exam. He's not watching children's television. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Plus, there's a new tokusatsu show every year. How do you keep track of all of that? Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then why the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24. Damn. You know, it's pretty impressive to have passed the bar by 24. I mean, let's be real here. Me turning to dust, I understand. The internet thinks anything over 25 is old, to be fair, though. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I think now it's VTuber. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wait, she kept the office open just so she could watch TV? Damn. Wish we had some clients. Oh, famous last words. The amount of kids that want to be influencers concerns me a bit. I can see why, but I mean, kids when I was little, all the kids wanted to be actors and stuff. So it's not that different. The urge to be famous and worshipped hasn't changed in like 100 years. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. Sheesh! How am I going to pay the rent this month? Did Mia not have any savings for the business? Like, is Maya not the beneficiary of her will? Like, I'm sure you guys could scrounge up, like, you know, a few $1,000s in assets. So, to be fair, corporate rent is much more expensive than normal rent. That's a good point. Introverted, no spotlight personality. Yeah, I can understand that. Cause I mean, it's like, I'm a streamer, so it's like, I obviously enjoy the spotlight, but I appreciated VTubing becoming a thing because I had considered making content creation before, but I didn't want my appearance to be a factor the way it unfortunately always is for women. Whether you're pretty or not pretty or whatever, like, it's gonna factor in one way or the other. at least as a VTuber, I'm valued, like, looks are based on the model, everything else is based on my own talents and charm. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. I did become an introvert, but I always joke that it was the depression and anxiety that turned me into an introvert, because I was definitely extroverted when I was little, so somewhere along the way I flopped. 8:14 a.m. Oh my god, Phoenix's bedroom! Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. What's a 17-year-old doing up at 8 a.m.? Also, what's a working man doing still asleep at 8 a.m.? I'm jealous. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yeah! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with a samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I'm going back to bed. Just come to the office, quick, please! Man put himself together in an hour. Damn, I'm impressed. Maya's here. Watching television. Now, for the morning news, the actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Could you really kill someone with like a TV show prop like that? This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Yes? Red and Law offices? Why are all the calls going to your cell phone, Maya? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. To be fair, Phoenix, you were talking about how you're gonna pay rent. You don't exactly get to be choosy right now. Get to defend the samurai in full armor and everything? Unfortunately not for this one. We do get some very interesting people on the defense stand over the course of the games, though. I'll pretend. Our client is Wolverine, though. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh! Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Will Powers, our client, that's him! Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? something wrong? No! 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 This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no! Oh no! No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Oh! Nick! What? He's a good guy! I mean, he's good! Yeah. He didn't do it! It doesn't take much to make her sway. Alright, what happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yeah, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Ooh, damn. I never noticed, like, his eyes still had, pupils. They took off the mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead! He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. I like the implication that these guys do their own stunts when in tokusatsu it is very likely stuntmen in the suits. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a lone spear that that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Ah, yes. Yadi. He's a lancer. If he were summoned in FGO, he would be a lancer. The Steel Samurai, maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Man's a dragoon? He's a lancer! Wouldn't a dragoon imply an affiliation with dragons? Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? What? It's like, you know, it's like Snatchers, like Kojima's first video game, where it takes place in Neo Kobe. Howard's alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon? Some action hero. Look, doing stunts is exhausting, I'm sure, but don't be rude, Phoenix. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick! Let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. See, quite likely. Alright, studio main gate. Wow! This is where they make the Steel Samurai show! Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! Ah, yes. This character is both beloved and detested. Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, so sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today, something horrible happens and all you can think of is sightseeing and wasting your time. So do you have jobs to do, or do lawyers not work like the rest of us? Maybe a lawyer sounds nice and no life for ease. I was young with different things for a mile. Mind you, hippie clothes, what do you use coming to these days? My own son hasn't called me in. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, used today. Damn, I'm impressed I kept up with most of that. Yeah, she tends to have a lot of those outbursts, so I will be rapping quite often. The studios. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. Corporate lines. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy! The evil magistrate! He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. A good actor can make a villain shine. I don't know what you're talking about. Please see Tom Hiddleston. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Jesus! Little ladies watching would lose their lunch. Holy crap, this poor guy. That's probably why he thought that Steel Samurai was his big chance. I mean, he's not horrible looking, he just needs some proper grooming. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. True. Innocent until proven guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. I don't think that's how it works, but okay, ma'am. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in the heart, in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What more? I heard they were paying him peanuts. Oh dear, not peanuts. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon noon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one who walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. What if I don't want to bet biscuits? Isn't it about time you head home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Huh! I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. I mean, to be fair, anyone can say they're a lawyer, though we do have a badge on our lapel that's supposed to say we're lawyers. I don't know if that does any good, though. Alright, let's go back. Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No! Not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. The security lady. About the security guard at the main gate. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ah, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Isn't there a form for this? Of course. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I would never do that. Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yeah, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading to the scene of the crime. What? No, that's not possible. Well, somebody's lying. I don't know what to say. I promise I was sleeping. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business. I need every advantage I could get. Don't tell your client that! I know. I'm sorry. Like, damn. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping! Maybe the security lady only, thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. A good question. Alright. I guess we go back to the studio. Here you go, ma'am. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one inside, pal, were my instructions. Ah, so Gumshoe's here. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Damn, alright. Sure. Outside Studio 1. Oh my goodness, this poor monkey. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Oh my god, Twitter bird, stop. I know you're out of a job because Muskrat is a pain in the ass, but... Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault! I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Well, he shouldn't have dumped me then. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Whoo. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no! I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. Oh, you're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just start going around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. Ha ha ha. Oh, Maya. Maya. Alright. The investigation, so we'll finish interrogating Gumshoe and then we'll wrap up for the night. My voice is starting to go, and I mean, we usually finish at 9:30 on weekdays anyway. The investigation. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Alright, reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick? If that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady? Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. Sheesh. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Well, decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See that camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't found already. I'm glad somewhere around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Excellent. Next time we play, we will definitely check things out and figure out what the heck's going on. We will start our questioning. But for now, we will wrap this up tomorrow. We're playing Famicom Detective Club again. Alright, more mystery solving. Seem to be doing a lot of that here, but then again, an apothecary's job is to solve problems. So I guess that makes sense. But yes, for now, that's it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST if you are so inclined to stop by. And then otherwise, I will see you when I see ya. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a great rest of your day. If it's nighttime, I hope you have a great rest when you head on off to bed. And in the interim, take care of yourselves until next we meet. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye! Bye-bye-bye-bye!